We are Capital X. I'm Jules.
And I am Ruth.
Everything from, I think my first big electronic love was Kraftwerk. Hearing Man Machine on vinyl when I was maybe 5 years old was life changing. And then came the Sex Pistols, and then came Slipknot. So,
And we mashed it all together.
yeah.
I think we come from probably liking quite a lot of punk music and that kind of DIY ethos where anyone can get up on stage, and we kind of just were drawn to the instruments that we had around us and could play. I really liked that with synths you can create a massive noise just immediately. You don't have to spend years learning the guitar in your bedroom. And so
Tried
the
that,
two of
didn't
us, we could create the biggest noise possible. So we bring so many different musical influences just, through, I guess, a really democratic way of creating music.
Yeah.
And we've kind of just come down this path through creating what comes just naturally to us. We don't set out to write a particular type of music.
I don't think bands know either. I mean, obviously, we're very lucky to have, because of those bands that set the precedents, we've got amazing infrastructure for shows from grassroots venues right up to huge venues. And we're very grateful for that, because it means that anyone who wants to start out making music has a place. So I'm not really sure why. I'm sure there's a YouTube documentary that might explain it. But I'm mainly very grateful for the fact that it is a nurturing place for all different types of music.
And they're probably, I don't know, but there are probably loads of artists across the world who probably don't get recognized on the world stage as some of the other like you say the Beatles or something have had a machine, I guess, behind them to get publicity. So I'm sure there's amazing artists everywhere that might never get heard, but a massive audience. So I guess we're privileged in the UK that we have that, like you say, the infrastructure that people can actually hear our music.
Yeah, very lucky.
Yeah.
Do it. Forget about the money.
We always just, forget about the money.
Yeah.
If you really want to do it, the money will come maybe later. But we always used to say, we've known each other since we were kids, if you don't ask, you won't get. Just ask the question. There are good people out there that will help you make it happen.
Go to as many shows as possible, meet as many people as you can, do merch for people, do teching for people, be a roadie, make yourself known, take pictures, do remixes for people, learn to DJ, get involved. There are no limits. Well, there are, but don't worry about them. Get rid of them, smash them down. So many. Some of the small ones are probably the best. I like a very loud, as you might be able to tell, very loud, very intense, lots of shouting. I've recently been watching a lot of death metal bands. I feel myself drawn to the need for more intensity. So shout out to Frozen Soul from Texas. I think they're from Texas, and Wallowing, who are from the UK. Amazing, heavy, real heavy metal. Got to see both of those bands in our local grassroots music venue. Joiners in Southampton, and I like to be pummeled by sound. So that's right now. That's what I need. Death metal.
Yeah, I mean, similarly, oh god, any show, I'm sure I walked out of shows. Well, that's the best thing I've ever seen. But anything where you get that real physical kind of reaction, and that can happen in a small place or a massive venue, larger venues. I can think we've seen the Prodigy, very intense show, even at a larger size. Great. But then I guess artists like Chelsea Wolfe or something like that, where it's not, that's it's a different kind of intensity, I think. Those two like come to mind of on like a scale, but yeah, loads of
Yeah. And classical
smaller.
music as
Yeah.
well. Like
Oh
classical
god.
music concerts, watching a full orchestra in a big hall can be one of the most intense musical experiences you can have. And there's no amplification, it's just you and the orchestra in your face, especially with a choir. Main stage at NCN. Yeah. Anywhere that's different. I really like different
Yeah.
types of stages.
We did like
yeah.
a show a few years ago in Hamburg in a boat. Like,
Yeah, a
that
Mestubnitz.
was- Yes. It was like the whole boat was made of metal. All the sound is like bounced around inside.
It's very
It was,
cool.
and we've done like kind of underground like clubs where you're like in like a bunker type thing. I think it was called the bunker. So yeah, things that are a bit different.
Yeah.
Not kind of the standard like, oh, just because it's bigger it's gonna be better. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Weird shit. It's a blessing and a curse. Obviously, it's a blessing to be able to get your money out there. But if we could be paid proportionately and fairly for our output, that would be better.
yeah, sounds really like boring to go down the middle, but yeah, there's I guess convenient for a lot of people. You can have it in your pocket. You can play like whatever song you want just immediately. But then I guess like when I was growing up, like the magic, I suppose, of music, and it's easy to look back and go, oh, it was so good. But like going out, like waiting for that record to like come out, it was a whole like day. You go and buy it, like buy all the formats and like have it. I think maybe a little bit of that magic is kind of you don't get that in Spotify.
No. It's a tool. It's a useful tool, but it shouldn't be everything.